Hello and welcome to the Vector Garden YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to create this room of code, and of course we are using Illustrator to do that. And when you ask yourself how to go about a certain project, it's always nice to ignore what's not necessary. So if you think about the process you're going to take with the project, then reduce this to the minimum of transformations that are in it. So in this case, this has been rotated. And this kind of rotation is something you can do when all the distortions are done. So just consider this like so. So imagine that it has been done like this, and all this kind of rotation has been done after the fact. So what do we need for this? Of course, we need the text. I have generated random strings of numbers using an online generator. I'm going to link that in the description of the video. And I have already created the text object, which is this one. So the font is source code, and it has these nice zeros with the point in it. I like that. It's good for writing code or for simulating code. So we're going to make a copy of this because I'm going to use the free transform tool for this, and you have to outline the text for that. So let's go to type and then create outlines. And now we have this as outlines. So you see in this example that we need the wall of code twice. So we need the floor and we need the ceiling. And then we need only 3 lines of it. And then we need 2 lines for the wall in the back. So this is a group. I'm going to ungroup it first, and then let's make some copies of this. So let's copy these 2 and let's copy these 3 just by pressing the Alt key and moving them apart like so. And then let's select all of these and let's take a look at it. So these are just the single letters, which is good. So let's select all of these and then let's make a compound path, because that makes it easier to apply the gradient later on. Let's go to Object and then Compound Path and Make. So now we have compound paths, and now we can then go and create it. So we need 8 letters in a row for that, 2 like this, and then we have our 8 letters. There are only zeros, so let's delete these. These are more interesting. And same process, let's make a compound path, which is Command 8 or Control 8 on Windows. And then we have these walls. So let's make compound path as well, and then we can create it. So let's just take this here, and you see the pink lines, and those are of course the smart guides that you can find in View Smart Guides, like so. And they are nice for the alignment as well as for the distortion. And now in order to distort this, we're going to take the free transform tool, and you see it has this little panel. If you don't find the panel, then it always helps to move the tool panel somewhere else, and often it's hidden below. So I'm going to move it there again, and I'm not going to use the panel because you can do the same by using shortcut keys. So I'm going to first duplicate that, press the Alt key and move it up here, so we have the ceiling already, and then take the free transform tool and put it over here and then click and then press all the modifier keys. So you press Command, Alt and Shift, or on Windows you press Control, Alt and Shift, and then you just move this to the side and get a nice perspective distortion like so, and then select that one and do the same. So press the mouse down and then press the 3 modifier keys and then watch out what the smart guides do, like so, and this is nice. Let's move this here and copy it over there like so, and then you already guessed it, we need that again. Press the 3 modifier keys and move it up like so, and then move it slightly in to match, or maybe don't, we can leave it as well. So then again press the modifier keys and then move up like so. It's nearly finished now, because all that's left that we need is now the background, maybe like this, and then let's go to the color panel and apply a black color to that, like so, and then of course send it to the back, and maybe we should lock it. So let's go to lock the selection, and then we can select all of these and just rotate them slightly so we get a nice view of this inside that rectangle. And now we can apply the gradient. So let's go to Window Gradient, and in order to get that into it really quickly, and of course we have this nice green already and I want it in the gradient, so to get that you can now just focus the fill, it's focused, and then we have this black and white gradient. You can just take this and drag it in here. I would drag it slightly to the side because you often get a mistake happening when you drag it just to the left and this is not deleted, and we can drag that out and now it's okay. Double click this one here and select a nice color. So I'm going to a dark blue like so, and get this slightly to the green side like so. And now we can take the gradient tool and adjust that if necessary. So maybe get this like so, and let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's cool. And apply that to the other ones as well. So I'm going to select these two and select that one and apply the gradient, and then let's take the gradient tool and adjust these like so, and of course this one, and then this one as well. And then of course you can also put a gradient into the wall in the back, maybe set it from white to that green and adjust that as well. So now let's create that clipping mask, and I'm going to Object and Unlock, and then select all of these and deselect the black rectangle, and now I'm going to cut these. So going to Edit Cut or Control X, or on the Mac Command and X, and then select this one and go to here, or press Shift and D and again Shift and D, and now we are in Draw Inside mode and going to Edit, Paste in Place. And now it's just a double click and then you have created this wall of code. So this was a simple exercise and I hope you have some takeaways. So don't be distracted by effects and gradients and stuff or rotations. And of course you have some shortcut moves for the free transform tool and for gradients. Have fun creating this. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.